Hi, welcome to episode 6 of the D Leier podcast. Today I'm joined by my guest, Nico Serna. Last time on episode 3, I asked him a bit about his life and his introduction to Rancho. And at the end, I started to ask him a few questions about joining the soccer team. But now we've officially finished our soccer season. We broke our win record and had an amazing end to the year. Unfortunately, due to self-isolation cases, we lost a few of our players, and Nico was definitely forced into a bigger role towards the end of the season. So can you just tell me about your thoughts on the whole season as a whole first, and then kind of lead into your bigger involvement towards the end and what you thought?
Yeah, so at first, whenever I joined the soccer team, I joined in like a little, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks late, a little bit. It was like when school was still going, or when school started, and I joined like a week after we stopped doing distance or something like that. I didn't play the first 2 or 3 games because something with the AIA, it's just I don't know with the new players and all that, and I'm coming from Texas, so I don't know. It was a little weird at first. Then after I got better conditioning with like through practices and games, it definitely helped out. You know, just like working out and all that, and then throughout the season, like mid-season, I was like starting to have a lot of fun with the team and the road trips and all that. I got accustomed with the friends and teammates I had, and then towards the end, whenever the whole quarantine thing happened with like a few of the or many of the players, it was sad because I wanted this year to kind of be like the best year because usually like Drake is a senior, it's his last year. Obviously, like I wanted it to be the best for him, but it's not always perfect. So,
I mean, yeah, exactly. I like to look at things in like a positive light, and like California, they don't even have a soccer season right now, due to their lockdowns and their population size. So I'm grateful that I even had the opportunity to have a senior soccer season, and it was a blast. Despite the loss to a few of our players at the end, I still think that we finished really strong. You did a great job in your new role, and I just think that we all worked hard together. We had a few great games. Some of my favorite games of the season were with the shortened team. Our game against Sedona was really fun. Our last game of the season, our senior night, was also a fun game. So
yeah,
definitely, I think we still made the most out of everything that we had, and I would say that was a pretty successful season. Especially, well, we broke our win record, so that's always good.
yeah, it was a different experience with like the shortage of players and our hype, our motivation, the changing of positions, like me in goal, like that. I never thought I'd be in goal, be playing goalie. It wasn't the worst. I got scored on a lot, but that's because I'm not used to it. But maybe next year I'm goalie when I'm actually training and stuff for that. But I think it was a really fun season. Unfortunately, those players couldn't get the same experiences and the same trips as we did. But I think overall it was really fun, and super thankful about the team for still trying after like shortage of players. Yeah, so excited for next year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, unfortunately, I won't be able to join you guys next year, but I'm excited for you guys to go, and I hope to be out to a few games. But definitely, I think with the shortage of players, it brings on a different element to the game in regards to effort, and I'm definitely very grateful for everyone for stepping it up when we had the shortage of players, and I think that's what was required. When you have a shortage of some of your best talent, you guys really need to come together. Even the guys that don't get as much playing time now need to step it up and fill the boots of the players that are missing. So I'm really grateful for all the efforts that the players made on my team, because those are big boots to fill, and it's a lot to ask with just leading back into like the student athlete demands. after a long day of taking a math test at school, you have to go out into the beating sun and go play soccer for 80 minutes. After a 2 to 3 hour bus ride, sometimes it can just be very mentally and just physically demanding when it's a mix of things. So definitely appreciate everyone for stepping up to the bigger workload and having a successful end to the season. Couldn't really ask for anything more. I'm excited for you guys next year.
Thank you. Yeah, we're just, it was fun, despite it being stressful and overwhelming sometimes. It was fun, and it was a great season, not only like through soccer but through friendships and relationships and experiences for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Now it's time for a word from our sponsors.
A t-shirt that finally makes you stylish.
Nice shirt, Michael. Where'd you
Thanks,
get it?
Nathaniel. This is the new Rancho Solano Halloween themed t-shirt, and I got it at ranchosolano.com.
I love your shirt, Michael.
Wow, nice shirt.
And girls love it too. A t-shirt that finally makes you stylish.
From the first interview to now, would you say that I think we kind of touched on how the soccer season has helped you to make some of your friends and get more adjusted. Now that we're reflecting on it, I would say a month and a half to 2 months later since then, how do you feel like your friendships have grown and just your time at the school but just your soccer season in general in regards to friendships, how did it end up?
All I'm saying is it went from 0 to 100 really quick, and it was cringy. Yeah, I don't know. Like the soccer season, it helped, involving me in a lot of things, getting new friends and growing the good relationships that you need. Like either after being like, needing help in homework or something, you have that one friend that could always help you. Emotional support friend, all that. I have a lot of these now, from when I first had like none at the beginning.
Yeah.
And at first I thought it was gonna be hard to make friends, but this school is really open and they really don't care. They like people who they are. It's not like they're judging or anything. It's really nice and it's really cool, and everyone in this school I love. Everyone's cool, no hate, nothing, and yeah, I'm happy and I'm thankful for the people who went out of their way to like say hi to me or make a conversation.
Yeah, no, of course. I think that it's very important to be in like a very open and inviting environment, and I feel like this is like a place where everyone has something different to offer, and I feel like everyone acknowledges that and is able to see that everyone is here for a reason. Everyone has something to offer, and I think that is the best mentality to approach any learning situation if we all want to come together and grow as individuals and create something fantastic. So I definitely think the mindset of the team and unity and camaraderie that we got to share definitely just, I don't know, kind of expresses that spirit that you're talking about. And I'm glad that you felt the presence of the school and the influence of just the openness and unity of just all the elements, whether it be in class or on the field. I think that that's something very special and something that I'm very grateful for. So I'm glad that you came here this year and you were able to experience this season alongside the team. I think that, with what happened, without you, we would have been pretty screwed. So as you can tell, we're very grateful for all your service and your hard work. And I'm excited to see you out there next year working even harder and have an even better year. So yeah. Well, thank you for joining me, Nico, for episode 6 of the D Leier podcast. We'll be back next week with episode 7, and Have a great day. Take care.
You too.
Thank you.
Very good.